shortage of manpower in the IT industry in Nigeria. Is there anything Nitda is doing in this regard?
Yes, thank you very much, AIT. Part of our mandate is to provide capacity enough enabling environment to empower people in IT, in capacity building. Over the years, Nitda has been involved in training both public and private. We have trained permanent secretaries. Last year, we trained directors in the ministries, departments, and agencies. That was in 2008. Last year, we trained 6,100 unemployed graduates throughout the Federation, 1,000 per geopolitical zone in each of the state capitals. The training was very successful. This year, we are mounting a training program. We call it Train the Trainer program for teachers. What we see is that the tertiary institutions, polytechnics, even in secondary schools, there is not enough tools, even to train people. Working tools are not there. I'm aware that federal government is doing enough. We can't do it alone. What we try to do is to set the pace so that private organizations, we can also collaborate with private organizations to do the training. So we'll do the Train the Trainer program. The Train the Trainer program for teachers this year works as follows. We will take a couple of teachers for each school, each university, polytechnics, and then they will in turn train others. Because there are so many teachers, if we say we want to train all of them, it's not possible. We will do that. Back in 2006, we also trained, not only we trained youths, we had a training program which we embarked on open source programming. What happens is that there are two types of basic programming in IT, closed source and open source. The open source makes it possible for people to learn faster than closed source. Each one has its merits and demerits, but the open source makes it possible to get easier software programs. They can actually reconfigure or what you might call re-engineering tools for people to program. So essentially what Nitda is trying to do is to empower capacity building. Nitda has also been involved in international areas in capacity building. Currently, we have collaboration with some universities outside here, notably in South Korea, where some of our students are studying in masters and PhD. Also this year, we will, further mandate on capacity building, we intend to offer scholarship for masters and PhD in information technology. And that advert will be coming up similar to what PTDF does. We'll offer scholarship, and as the years go, we'll increase the number. So we are, apart from what I've even mentioned, we are ready to collaborate, both public and private institutions, organizations, enterprises in this area.
Okay, considering what you have done so far, do you get feedbacks, as an impact analysis kind of from these people you impart knowledge in, to know if they have actually acquired what you intended to impart in them, and how have they been using it? Do you do a follow-up?
Yes, it's very difficult to quantify the amount, but most people we trained have reported that they have got jobs. The most important thing is trying to empower the youths, get employment, and to reduce, unemployment rate in the country, because part of the crime rate in the country could be part of unemployment, people not doing much. So we have, but if you tell me the statistics of the number, probably I may not be able to give you the correct statistics now. But all along, people have written, even the training we did last year, youths have written back that it was very beneficial. Maybe since you have asked that, let me just compliment what Niger State did. When we trained 167 students, Niger State now added 133 students, making it 300 students. And the government gave each of the trainees a laptop and a printer for them to start their own business.
Okay.
And that sort of collaboration, empowers the people. They can do all sorts of training which IT permits.